Okay, we're ready to go in the final of the MyRacing.com British Open here at the fantastic Brighton Hilton Metropole Hotel. And what a final it promises to be. It's going to be an all-Welsh encounter. So let's get the players out. First of all, he's a man in some red-hot form, winning the pro event at Warwick. It's Jordan Shepherd. Okay. Jordan, continuing on from where you left off at Warwick?
Yeah, loving life, playing right.
So what do you put that down to?
Confidence more than anything.
A good win against Ronan, who was always a tough competitor in the semi-final.
Yeah, I was 4-1 down. I mean, I was finished. He missed one ball, and that was it then. Things swung and ended up beating him 7-5.
So Simon in the final, who's been one of the form players this season, expecting a tough battle?
Yeah, always, yeah. Simon's one of the top guys, like.
Okay, well, Jordan, good luck and play well. Jordan Shepherd. And his opponent, whose fine run this season in the IPA Tour just continues. He's pushing for that number one spot at the end of the season. It's Simon Ward. Simon, new beard, but the form's still the same.
Yeah, I'm playing pretty well actually. Probably should have lost in the first round. Probably should have lost the second round as well, but apart from that, I played really well last couple of rounds. Done well.
So put some extra practice in for this event, or you've just been concentrating on the beard?
Yeah, I haven't been playing at all if I'm honest, but I've come to the event and I'm playing really well. So looking forward to the final.
So all Welsh battle even against Jordan. Going to be a tough game.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Jordan's he won the last pro event and he's obviously playing really well as well. Doesn't give you much time at the table, so it should be a good game. Okay,
well Simon, play well. Good game. Simon Ward. Let's get our referee out in the middle. He's Mel Harley. Okay, we'll hand you over to the commentary box where we've got Dan Davey and James Hannay.
Thank you very much, Kev. Hi, Dan. Is your mic working?
Don't
no.
think. Yep.
Oh, yeah,
I'm in. Here we go.
Hello. Right. What's your call for this game then?
I'm gonna sit on the fence. I think.
Yeah, I thought
it's gonna go.
Ask you before you ask me.
Yeah. What's your call? What do you think? You must have tossed a coin, didn't you, with these two?
Yeah.
I think.
I think it's 6 of one, half a dozen the other, but.
Yeah. So that'll make it 6 all then, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well done. I don't think they're going to need the 30-second shot clock with these two, but 30-second shot clock and 1 minute shot clock, but it's 90 seconds after the break. Massive break. Absolutely nutted them.
The next match on table 6, Jack Whelan and Chris Rush.
You go on the IPA streaming? So you know there's a proper IPA page? Keep going. Scroll down there. That one there. That's the main page.
Right, okay.
30 seconds.
So, as you can just hear from Mel there, 30 seconds called.
opened the frame up.
Certainly has. Certainly has. He's going to.
I presume in the two reds close to each other to the left of the blue spot go.
Yeah.
And if they do, this should be 1-0 really. He just needs to control the white, probably swing it off 2 cushions with a bit of running left hand side.
Yeah. Trace a screw stun maybe off the left, and then
Yeah.
2 cushions back towards the black, not reaching it, and it'd be perfect. If it comes a fraction further than he needs to, you guarantee, even if the first red doesn't go past the second, then guarantee being on the second, we can get the first one.
Oh, they obviously do. Yeah. He's,
Yeah, okay. Now drop into the green pocket and he's away. We can play that one last.
important the first frames.
Oh, definitely.
When you get a little chance like this, I mean, it sort of was a half chance to start with, and it's now I'll be annoyed if he doesn't take this, but it's important to start well in matches. To sort of.
That's nasty.
It's landed a bit awkward. I mean,
he's on it, but
he's on it, but it's not as he wanted to be.
Queuing over a yellow and.
Yeah, ideally would have wanted to play that shot with a bit of run inside, but then makes the pot missable, I suppose.
Yeah.
And this is about as bad as it could have come out. It still should be fine. Playing this will run inside. It's coming twice across.
Yes.
Yeah, twice across.
Oh, that's fine.
Take this up the top now.
Mm-hmm.
So, can Simon finish number one if he wins this? Or is someone saying Neil Raybone's finish number one now?
It'd be very close. I don't know where and how far Neil Raybone got this week.
I'm sure he put something on Facebook, or I saw saying that he'd finish number one as he always wanted to.
Yeah, I think he had to get out of the 32. I think the last 16.
Oh, when is that all?
Which he did. So Mel's joined the 21st century. He's got himself a digital stopwatch.
Oh, well done, Mel.
You normally hear him clicking away with his old wind-up.
Well done, Jasper.
I think Admiral Nelson gave him that last stopwatch.
I'm laughing. I haven't got a clue what you're on about. Just to forgive my youth. Obviously, because I'm really young still.
No, Mel's always used a mechanical silver stopwatch. He brings it in a lovely presentation box. And if you've noticed, he's always clicking away.
Yeah, he's
click,
yeah,
click,
there's a
click,
click.
click. Yeah, it was his old stopwatch. He's got a new one now.
Jordan Shepherd, probably the most exciting player on the tour to watch, I think.
Well,
who's your number one to watch? Purely for entertainment value.
Yeah, Jordan.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oli Bale.
yeah.
Could be Oli Bale.
Oli's a very sketchy player.
Yeah, but if it's just about entertainment value.
Yeah,
I mean, he's right up there, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's got a bit.
box of frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and watching him play, he plays the same way as he is.
The Jack in the Box.
Oh yeah.
He plays like his personality, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Just all over the place, but exciting.
Yeah. I think there are players that remain nameless that are a little bit too cautious over the games, that for my liking, for a viewer perspective. You've got to appreciate their ability. Yeah. You highlighting two in the last 16 tomorrow morning. Yeah, playing each other. So that'll be one for the outside tables. But yeah, otherwise we might not get near the matches on stream today. We all know the players. I mean,
Some people need to, don't they?
Well, yeah.
Some people, Jordan, if he took a long time over every shot, wouldn't be as good.
That's right.
He has to play cut. That's his style. That's his way he gets in a rhythm. That's his way.
He's an instinctive player.
Yeah. If he had the opposite of a shot clock, like where he had to take at least 30 seconds on each shot, he wouldn't be as good as he is.
No, he wouldn't. You're right.
He wouldn't be able to play like
He'd
the
have
way
to
he
sit
plays.
down for 20 seconds and then get up and play.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, that is an absolute shocker. or is it not?
You can get it.
Okay.
But it's where does the other red go? I mean, it doesn't.
We'll edit that bit out then. Oh no, because the red doesn't go.
Don't go left middle.
It doesn't go left middle. No, he had to leave him. All he had to do was get on the back cushion.
I know.
He's trying to get a bit too close to it, hasn't he? For
Yeah. If you can.
percentages. Jordan Shepherd playing a percentages shot, playing a containing safety. What's up with him? His nose is going to start bleeding.
Well, he sat down. He looks very, very uncomfortable. He's shaking his head. I don't think he believes he just played that shot.
Yeah. Just muttered something to himself as well. Mind you, that could have been him just talking.
Yeah, I've got to say hello to my good friend Sharon, who's watching this from home with her laptop. I hope all's well.
Your missus?
No.
Your girlfriend?
No.
What did you say?
Nothing.
I thought you said your girlfriend.
No.
You did?
Good friend.
Oh, good friend. Yeah. You love her. And she loves you.
So where's he going after this shot then, Dan?
Do you fancy her?
Right. So Simon's looking to take a quick 2-frame lead in this match against Jordan. Mr. Davey, you're a despicable lad. So where would you go now, Dan? What shot would you be looking to play?
I think does the yellow pass the red if he can? No, it doesn't, does it?
No, it's-
I think it must go. He's passed.
I think he's just
I
going to.
didn't think it
He
did,
knows
really.
the red don't go burst the black to the left centre, so I think he's just going to play this dead roll underneath it, leave the white in the bottom cush, and pop the red just slightly out of the pocket.
Oh no, Simon, he's trying to clear up from there.
Yeah,
He is as well.
yeah, he's giving it some.
Yeah, obviously, won't. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. He's on it though.
Yeah,
It's,
right yellow
could
goes
have
to the
been
corner.
could have been nicer, but
Yeah. Right yellow goes to the corner.
do you sort of screw over to the right
I think he just.
middle, because he's got to take this ball down the rail
Yeah.
at some point. I don't know if. I think he'll yellow left middle, rest on the black.
He's
No.
going to play the corner.
No, he's not doing
Corner
that.
screw back to where he is now. Play the rail next, I think. Yeah. He's got into that one too much. Pop. He can. Ironically, he can still play the outer left middle.
He's on it.
No, I definitely said good friend.
You did. Okay. Oh, you're still thinking about her.
I just texted
I've
me.
moved on.
Shut up, Dan. Right.
How many kisses were on the end of the text? Are you at one at the moment, or is it?
I've taken the microphone off him now. That's the end of that. Okay, so
Cheers.
that's a great shot.
That is a great shot.
That's well played.
I don't know if he can just about dig in to get the yellow just below the left middle.
Yeah. I mean, either that or just play it, just roll it, and then he's got
Does it go
the
into
black.
corner
The black
past
will
the
go
red?
into the corner. Yeah.
He's playing in the middle.
Yeah.
2-0. I think with these two, especially their style of play, and they
Yeah.
both so ultra aggressive.
Yes.
Probably Jordan more so, but
Mm.
it could be 7-6, it could be 7-1 either way. You wouldn't really be surprised whatever the score was. Really.
That's right. That's why it's going to make for a great final, because you'd never know what to expect with these two.
Oh, I wouldn't be amazed if Jordan won 1-7-3 for me. You know,
No, that's
I
right.
wouldn't be amazed if Simon won 7-0. It's just they're like that,
That's it. They get on the roll.
but
and
they
that-
are exciting to watch. They are.
definitely.
It's,
I think one thing is for sure, if one of them does run away with it, it'd be nice watching the other one deal with it, because they put so many other players through that.
yeah, they do. Yeah.
Right, so the arena's looking busy. There's a fire going on out in the main arena. So there's a lot of players in casual clothes, should we say, not wearing their IPA tour.
Yeah, winning their tour fees for next year, isn't it? I think.
That's right, yeah. There's a £25 entry amateur flyer for their tour fees for the 2016 season. Second prize, £100 cash in back pocket. Trouble is, it'll be about 3 o'clock in the morning by the time it's finished, so they won't have anyone to spend it this evening. So,
Played to a finish tonight, is it?
yeah, it will be.
I suppose it'll have to, won't it? Right, big break here. 3-0 and 2-1's massive.
Wow. That was wasn't bumped. It went straight side cushion.
They must have caught that nearly half ball for it to.
He's come off like a rocket as well.
Yeah.
So.
This frame's got about a minute and a half left. He's going to chip that red down there.
Yeah. He's looking. He's definitely going to go red.
Once he plays his first shot, it's got about a minute left.
Yeah, he'll be scorching the carpet. I'll pop out red across the bottom left. Screw up table. Okay.
So this rakes aside to try and keep himself straight.
Mm-hmm. I'm just looking. Just needs a bit of care here.
Yeah, don't be straight. Straight can cause you a little bit of problems.
Yeah, just come out in fraction.
That's about right, I think.
Yeah, you'll bring the white probably to the edge of bulk from this one, off the cushion.
There you go. Little test of cueing, not to make the pot, but
That's great
to
cueing.
do what he did there. That's
Yeah.
good cueing, yeah.
To play that without coming off the cushion was there we go. That was just over a minute.
Yeah. 2-1. Jordan to break with his
Jason, don't break you.
Jason and break cue.
I think that's probably the most popular cue in this arena right now. There's lots of them around.
It is at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. I've got one myself.
And me.
Yeah. It's a good product.
Does the job.
Does do the job.
Went out for fish and chips earlier with Jason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I must mention as well, one of our sponsors, Tiger Cues, Warrington-based company. It's Darryl Ellis, who's one of our IPA Tour players. He sponsoring the event. He does his own cues. tigercues.co.uk. Let's have a little look. Nice guy, Darryl, as well.
Yeah, you can find out all that information online at www.tigercues.co.uk. Feel free to have a look. So, less than a minute left on this one. He's gonna take the bottom red, I think now.
Yeah, just needs to make sure he leaves himself the right angles on.
Always look closer.
Just control the white, and he can't mess up from here. I think he'll punch this in and out. Try and leave the white roughly where it is now, if he can.
Screw out and across. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Draw the white back 6 inches off of this, and then he's away. There you go.
Bish bash bosh.
We don't hang about.
In about 4 minutes flat. It's till he was halfway around the table before the red went in. Then.
Yeah, and he was chalking his cue while he's walking because he doesn't like stopping and thinking about things.
No. Gives him a headache when he thinks.
Yeah. I don't know why Mel brought his stopwatch.
No,
Do you?
he just stopwatch, does he?
Doesn't need it at all. So that's 2-2. Did I blink and miss something?
Yeah, 2 frames.
Yeah, Jordan's just
to increase the quality of the Fifth frame, time award to break. 2 frames all. Time running.
Right, the last time he broke, he was 2-0 up. This becomes a little bit more important, this break. And keep control of the white. It does give him a good slap. Couldn't have hit that much better.
I hurt my ears, that one.
It's a bit harsh. Really hit them well. It was a good break. John straight in on reds. Why think about it? No point thinking about it.
Just do it.
Just do it, yeah.
I think he sees patterns in a. It's almost like an autistic way, isn't it? It's just there. He sees it and plays it. And all of us have to think about it.
I can imagine him counting cards.
Yeah. Bless him.
It's interesting you said that, actually. I think that's very true. He does play shots that I would never play, that lots of your better and worse players wouldn't play. He just plays shots that people wouldn't play. He sees things differently. Sometimes it's, most of the time it works for him.
He saw that shot exactly as it came out as well, though. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
It's just.
He's going to dig in. He's going to. Yeah,
Just screw into the red.
He had more angle than we thought. Needs to find himself the gap. Black into the middle. 3 clearances in a row. He's in full flow. The Shipmeister.
So, it's open final. First to 7.
I think it should be first to 8, the finals.
Yeah, I mean,
Didn't it
with these
used to be
boys,
the semis and the final were first to 8?
I think it did. Yeah, but it just means another minute with these boys playing.
Wow. Held the white really well.
That cue is just ridiculous, isn't it? I mean,
It does seem to work, doesn't it? I think it took me a bit getting used to. I had a match yesterday where I struggled with it a bit, and I actually switched to my other cue for a couple of the breaks. And today I sort of took a fresh approach, sort of tried to play the break shot a bit quicker.
Yes.
And a bit more sort of maybe loosely, and it really worked well. They're just going everywhere.
Yeah. I think Jordan's just looking with this red on the far left. If he shaves the first yellow and flicks it off the other yellow, there you go. He opened up the pocket then. So now the red in the middle will go. But
yeah, it's not worked out great for him though.
He'll probably play this plant.
Ideally would have wanted to play that a little bit softer.
Yeah. I would not be surprised at all if he plays this plant. He's just looking to see where the white's going to go.
Well, I think it could be a two-way shot if the
first red in the right centre. Yeah.
First red in the right centre. Yeah.
He wouldn't want that because it's going to limit what he could be on. But
these are the clearances when you're playing against him and you think, oh, I'm all right here. And he pulls something out and you just want to hit him. Just make something happen and you just all of a sudden, from being someone you quite liked, you just sort of start thinking bad things.
Yes. Yeah, so Simon's having a little look here. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he plays the yellow to bottom left and runs through 2 or 3 inches, so he's got an angle.
He's got to, hasn't he?
Bottom yellow to split out.
He's got to. There's no safety to play, is there? There's no... Not with these rules. There's nothing you can...
No. And it'd be one of those shots that you see snooker players play when they're trying to open up the pack off the black, and they play it with bottom left just to.
Yeah, he just needs to make sure he releases the white. I think he may be playing it. I know what he's doing.
He's able to get on there.
He's gonna. Oh, it doesn't need to be straight. That's
Straight.
messed it up a little bit. We don't know. We can't possibly know from here how straight he is, but
Well,
he doesn't seem too mortified with it.
he's looking to where he wants the white. So
Yeah, he's gonna play that yellow bottom left is the plan, and then the white off of the bottom cushion,
into the red yellow.
and probably, ideally, want a cannon in between the two.
And you worry with that is you might push that middle red over to the black, and
Yeah.
so you don't want to hit it too hard.
Yeah.
We
It might not be the worst thing that could happen to him. That.
there's if Jordan.
You know, Jordan's not going to play a safety.
Yeah, he's going bottom right corner, spin round everywhere, and
He's probably dig into this. I think he's digging it. No, is he? But he should flick the black. I think. He's flicked the black, and he's
come out fine. Come out fine there.
same old thing with him. On it.
Wide
This
pocket.
is the bit where I look at him and I just want to hit him.
Yeah, he's got the white pocket. The black passes almost through the white ball to the bottom left corner, past the yellow.
Yeah, this is 4-2 to me. This is for me. This is 4-2.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
didn't want to be close there. A little bit careless. All he had to do with that shot was just watch the white. It's the only thing that could have gone wrong there. He couldn't miss the pot. Massive pocket. Needed to be away from the cushion really, because he might have to leave himself a long one.
Almost art as white around this bottom yellow.
I'm sure if he's doing an exhibition, he might.
Yeah, you could. Aren't white around yellow. Trace the top right. Watch this.
Oh, he's done. He has as well.
See that?
Oh, well. That's the first shot you've called right.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, mate.
See that Jordan Shepherd skip? You've seen that so many times when he's hit a shot and he throws his feet through.
Yeah, he'll do his ankle one day.
Yeah, he kicked the corner of the table.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a little grin on his face. Look at him smiling.
Cheshire cat.
Yeah. Yeah, a little smiler.
Give us a wave. Give us a wave, Jordan. Give us a. Come on.
He's not
He's not
interested in
looking.
that. No, he's pretending he's being serious now. He's lost his arrogant streak.
Yeah. Trying to get his attention now.
Right, this.
Yeah.
I mean, what's Simon done wrong? What's he?
A dry break, wouldn't it, really?
He's from 2-0 down. From 2-0 up, he's dry broke.
Yeah.
Simon Ward to break.
He
And-
missed that yellow to the corner off the top rail.
And that's it.
Yeah.
One mistake in play.
Yeah.
3 clearances from the break. 4-2 down.
It's a bit
Again, he couldn't have hit them any better.
absolutely smashed
He had
it.
this in the last frame. He absolutely nailed them and nothing went in.
No. So
And
Jordan
that is the luck element.
hopped on yellows now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pop this in the middle and then clear those two in the bulk and then he's away. Well, it's like within a minute and a half from now you could be. Ooh,
Oh, Jordan.
He tried to pinch that near knuckle there.
He
Just
did,
to
yeah.
lay-
Just
lay
trying to get
prevent.
himself the right angle there.
Yeah.
Little
Didn't
careless
need to.
one.
Didn't need to.
No. Strength's his weakness, isn't it? I always say that about him. He'd be the first to admit that himself.
He's sulking
His
now. He's
lefts.
throwing his bottom lip out.
Oh, he has as well.
No, he's right, so that's both of them.
It's a little bit harsh, but it's,
It was.
I mean, he came to the table with pretty much nothing on there as well. I mean, if that didn't go, it was back to square one. Jordan was basically on the same clearance again. There was no obvious safety shot. There was no obvious where he could just cover a pocket and dig his way back into the frame. There's nothing. He's going game.
So screw this across and out and then roll the. See, I'd be looking just to put this red into the bag now, just to hold the pocket. But Like I said, these two lads are so attacking.
Yeah, but I think that probably is the right shot. But then it's the old snooker. That when you watch a snooker commentary, they always say you'd rather lose a frame going for it than playing a safety on your opponent.
Yeah.
Because if he leads, unless he plays it a bit firmer.
Yeah. I mean, look at those two yellows bottom right. He's looking at rolling this in, screwing out possibly, getting the two reds on the left side of the table.
I think he's covering the pocket. No, he's not.
No, he's coming out. So, get these two reds. If he lands up straight on this red on the right rail, screws the white down 6 inches below the middle bag, he's got a gap between two yellows to cut the black in.
So you've already envisaged him not getting the perfect angle he wants on his last red.
Well, getting the perfect angle.
That's advanced commentary, that is.
It's a toughie. I mean, you know you're leaving tap-ins, aren't you?
Yeah. That's the transition you make though when you're looking from this level, this standard of play, to a level below that, which is still very good. Still very good pool players, like your county players, and they would have covered that pocket there, and that would have been the right thing for them to do.
Yeah.
But I think you're half sort of, you know what you're playing against, don't you?
They're so attacking,
Yeah.
I mean, you'd probably thought Jordan would come in with a 3-ball skill shot.
Well, unless he covers the plant's, that was easy. That was harder than it looked.
Yeah.
Because that was tight.
It was.
This is massive. This could be a really big turning point. This, if you can, such a hard shot.
Yeah. I mean, running this down a rail is tough anyway, but I think he needs to play with the tracer right, and if he cannons the yellow mid-table, he will be perfect on the black.
Yeah, he needs to hit this with a fair bit. Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah.
This is a massive shot. This is what you practice for with these shots. 4-2 down in a final. I mean, this literally is the difference between 5-2 and 4-3, and 5-2 and 4-3 in a race to 7 is massive.
Massive.
Absolutely massive.
On table 21, Mickey Sin, Connor Jones.
Miles away.
Mickey Sin, Connor Jones on 21.
Such a hard shot though.
It is. So.
He said earlier, I was speaking to Simon before the match, and he hasn't eaten since breakfast. He said, I'm absolutely starving.
That's not good when you're going into a match like this. You need to be fueled up, ready to go.
Yeah. I think he's so experienced though. You play enough instinct, play enough adrenaline when you're in a final, wouldn't you?
But still,
Wipes his feet.
Yeah.
Well, when I said at 2-0, I wouldn't be surprised, wouldn't be amazed if Jordan wins 7-2. I wasn't expecting it.
No.
He's just run away with it, hasn't he? Simon hasn't really done anything wrong.
No.
Well, one mistake, but
Yeah, just pop the one in the corner bag. He's over.
I mean, this frame, he's come to the table with nothing on.
Stop it dead. There you go. That is plumb perfect. You run this through a foot or so, and he'll be dropping the middle bag. Yeah, it looks like Dan's had a pint of Magda's and he's not happy with it.
God. Just in around and my mate Luke Johnson's brought me over a Magnus. I just almost puked up all over the stream gear. It's disgusting.
He's got a very nasty pint. Okay.
Not a fan of Magnus.
So, Jordan Shepherd's gone 5-2 up in no time at all, really.
I mean, what have you been going? Less than half an hour, isn't it? Surely. Must be less than half an hour.
40 minutes. About 40 minutes we played.
And these last 5 frames have been... Yeah.
5-2.
You need to stop. If I'm Simon here, I'm just thinking, just stop him getting to 6. So we can get 5-4.
With this break.
Yeah, well, he's...
Yes.
George, I think the break with Jordan's always been a bit of a, sticking point. He used to use the cut break, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And he used to struggle with it. I sort of joke with him about it. I call it, just sort of joke with him that he's got a rubbish break, and he's a mate of mine on the tour, and we have a laugh at that and take the mick out of each other kind of thing. And he now breaks from the front with this chase. And I think he just seemed to break a lot better. It's such a weapon. It's so important. So important. Gets.
Commentator's curse gone dry.
Yeah.
First one of the match. So
This is how it changes, though.
yes.
I mean, this in 5 minutes' time could be 5-4.
Exactly. Well,
It's the nature of black ball pool.
that's it. We'll already punish this now, and then next thing you know, it's 5-3.
You've got to, at this
Already
level,
breaks
you've got to.
conditions.
You're in a final, you've got to. It's crash bang wallet when you get a chance. You need to. I think yellows are good, but it's just a little bit fiddly, isn't it? It's a little bit of a tricky, clearance. It's not.
Really
They're not
close look at
gimmies,
that
are
now.
they?
No.
At first sight, you look at them and you think, well, all the yellows are out there. There's one that you
Yeah.
know, but there's so many balls near it, he'd be able to break it out. But it's how you do it, what order you do it in. He's just looking to see if he plays that plant. He doesn't want the first yellow.
Going up rail.
To go up the
Wants
rail,
it to
yeah.
hold there, doesn't he?
Yeah, you might see him playing this or rakes aside, left hand side to try and spin it to keep the first yellow near the middle pocket's important.
Playing a 4-ball. There we go.
Ah, very clever. Very clever.
That's
Obviously,
worked out perfect.
before you've
Absolutely Yeah.
before you are a colour, when it's open table, you can play a combination. It's only the ball that you pot that you're on.
There's only 14 balls you can hit.
Yeah.
Obviously not black, but
So that has opened the frame up, but he does need to just sort of make sure he takes these in the right order.
yeah,
That's where these sometimes can go wrong. And he's,
that's right.
say at first glance, there's an easy clearance, they're all there, but
Yeah.
you start taking them in the wrong order, or you start sort of just not giving the clearance the respect it deserves, and he's underhit that. He's not happy with
Yeah,
that.
I'm surprised he played that in that way.
I think he was playing for the gap
Yeah.
to play the plant. I don't think he's still okay. He got the one at the top, but he's rerouting basically.
Well, I'm surprised he didn't screw to disturb the red on the left
I
off
think
the cushion, because it opens up that red at the yellow in the centre to the left pocket, and
I think one of the
got
things you try to, or principle you try to stick to, is if you don't need to run into balls, then don't. Obviously, sometimes, and that's one of the hardest things about pool for me, is weighing up what the right thing to do is. You know.
But with that red there, he had the option. He had such a wide angle of his variables he could have gone to. He had top pocket or middle pocket, and if he'd blocked himself on one, he had the other. I
Yeah.
think from there. See, that's just.
Again, he may seem skill shot this if he's.
He needs
maybe
to make
not
sure.
because I don't think he's straight on me.
No, but he's going to be screwing out anyway. He wants to make sure he's got a perfect angle on the yellow at the top by the ball line, just in case they do both drop.
I think he's going to skill shot it. Oh, that's
fine.
worked out perfect. I think he did try and skill shot that, but that's worked out perfect.
If he had skill shot, his white was too short on the screw back then.
He might have been running towards the red. Yeah, I think you might be right. Not quite sure from where we're sat,
Just
but
done this dead.
as is now, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That
So,
is 5-3. Big break coming up from Simon. Just going to have a sip of this disgusting Magnus.
Yep, and then all of a sudden, pressure's on Jordan then to hold his break. If he goes dry again, then
Will Simon's break next?
yeah. I mean, after this, if Simon does do that and then Jordan goes dry, all of a sudden Simon takes control. It's leveled.
Well, Simon breaking clear, which he probably does 1 in 2, 1 in 3. That's 5-4. If Jordan breaks dry, all of a sudden it's an even game. 5 minutes ago, 5-2.
Yeah.
Simon's a big underdog. You say big underdog, especially with these rules. It's so easy to you do see a lot of games turned around where people are 3 frames behind. 3-0 down and 4-1 down. That isn't. It's not as big a lead as it seems. 5-2, first to 7. Not at a good standard. The higher the standard, the less of a lead it is really. Very important break. He's sticking where it is, and I think he should do as well, because he's been hitting them really well. He just hasn't been getting a ball. So he's done as well as he can. I mean, he's just. It's almost as if he's gone, if in doubt, hit him even harder, and he has, and that's got his little problem area, though, hasn't he? He'll be looking at that going, oh, you little...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just this little problem. Can he play the yellow
To bottom left and then screw into the...
on the green where the green spot is?
Yeah.
And screw into them, I think. I don't know if he...
God, jump then. I don't know, hop up and have a look, see what angle he's got.
Let's have a look then. He's up.
Dan's up now, he's going to walk round and have a little look. Is there angle?
Yeah, he's got angle. He's
Angle there.
as we look at it, he's got to hit slightly right of centre of the yellow. So if anything,
Yeah.
a natural angle might well be going towards the jaws, which is a bit awkward because it. But he has got the angle to.
He wants an extension. Just called 30 seconds. Yeah. 'Cause he
30 seconds out. He's had
get-
60
yeah, you
already.
get 90 after the break.
You do, rightly so as well.
Yeah. It's an important shot. So he's going to nick the first red of these three into the right centre. Ooh.
Well, look at the angle.
Jordan's
He's left
got the
jaw.
perfect angle to run. Left hand side. He'll hit the side cushion round about the bulk line. See, he's got into that a
But
bit too much.
He
needed to
But he
run
was
that through.
kind of always going to leave himself this.
If he'd have played that, instead of digging it and played it running and hit the side cushion just outside baulk, he'd have flicked the yellow half ball and he'd have gone left and he'd have left himself plumb on the red.
Big shot. Got it. Stroked it in. Not easy from here though,
No,
because he's going to struggle to.
I think he'd just roll the red into the bottom right and run through a fraction. And then play the red up the baulk. Drop it in. Be on the red down left side.
But where's the white going after he pots the red bottom right?
Run it through a fraction.
Can't run it through, can you? Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
off
I
the
see.
yellow.
Is it not resting on it? Has he not got too much angle to do that? Does he not risk leaving himself Chinese snooker, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, if he plays it. Oy.
He's tried to cheek the pocket of the whites in. Oh, the white's not in.
No, but he's left the gap there.
He has left the gap. Simon's going to have one shot in this frame in 6 shots' time. That's going to win him it, because I think he's probably going to leave that
That'll be last.
that bottom yellow last, but he's going to have quite a small margin of error, really, because you don't leave yourself too much angle, otherwise you won't.
No.
You're going to have a horrible cut on the black. But to pot these first 5 yellows shouldn't be any 6 yellows shouldn't be any problem at all. It's just about leaving himself that perfect angle. He's okay. He's got the right angle on the yellow at the top. Have to keep your eye on these. Don't think too much about position. They are missable when you're playing them at pace. If you're too preoccupied about where the white's going to land.
Just get the white out of bulk between the two yellows.
Yeah. Ideally, would have liked a little bit more angle, so he doesn't have to hit it at all, really. But it's phase 1 of the clearance.
He's going to be forced into playing this yellow along the bottom rail now.
See, if he'd have had more angle, he wouldn't need to play that. He could have just drifted it in, traced the right hand side, and brought the white up by the brown spot.
If he gets his yellow on the bottom rail, can he get in the middle? Can he get to the one in the middle?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Force him to
No,
the
he
bottom rail.
can't. He's looking on down the right well. You want to play this at pocket weight though, because if you don't pot it, to cover the bag isn't a bad second prize.
Except red's so close.
Yeah.
What would be perfect? He run up just the right of these yellows. Oh, he's gone in off.
No, he hasn't. Oh, he has. Oh, that's harsh. This isn't
the
a
end of the
gimme
road.
from here.
No,
I mean,
it's not, but
the white's got a bit of travelling to do.
Gary Phillips, are you back in the room?
That's worked out lovely.
He's trusted to luck a little bit there.
Yeah. That was a crazy shot, I think.
I think, I think most players would have. Well, if they didn't play that, they at least would have. Oh, he's missed it. They at least would have taken more time overthinking of what to do.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think the previous shot that Jordan played, he was hitting that last shot then, he just missed that red, thinking, of course, lucky with the way they popped out the bottom corner.
Yeah, he just took his eye off the pot completely. I mean, he'd never miss that pot normally.
No.
But he was trying to force it up with a bit of bottom left,
Yeah.
which made it miss a ball.
It was trying to get on this left red, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that's a gift. That's massive. I mean, you've got 2 shots there, and that should be 6-3.
That's short as well.
And 6-3 to 5-4 is huge. It's not like a broken record. I say that a lot, when it's 2-0, 3-0 or 2-1 is massive, but it's a fact. It's psychological, mathematical. It's just he'd be 3 down with 4 to play, or 5-4.
Yeah.
I mean, Jordan at 5-4 up is only ever so slightly favourite.
30 seconds.
At 6-3, you've got to bank on Jordan not getting another chance, really.
This is a big shot. Well played.
Yeah, it's well played.
Yeah, that's his last ball. You just tap middle, stun up to level, play straight.
He's going to be as close to it as he wants.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a problem, though.
In and out of ball,
It's just
trace the left hand side.
I don't think you need even that, do you? I don't know. But you just, when you've got the balls as they are, the last thing you want is to be leaving yourself a cut on that black. I think he'd be dragging this.
Yeah.
Doesn't mind a drag shot, so I'm a big fan as well. Yeah.
You could see that white
Just
turned over his
stopped
spin as
dead,
it
didn't
passed the blue line, yeah. One of the benefits of having a spotted white there, you could see how you drag that and then it stopped dragging about level with the blue spot and then started rolling.
Yeah.
Just to take the pace off it in the initial
Like
hit.
a bowling ball.
Yeah.
When the oil goes.
Yeah.
And the dry lane kicks in and the spin kicks in.
See, when you hit a ball, due to friction, the ball's travelling fastest as it leaves the tip of the cue. And the second, with the split second it leaves the tip of the cue, is slowing down.
Well, it's sort of skidding, isn't it,
Yeah.
I suppose, for the first part of the shot.
Yeah, so it doesn't accelerate, it literally is going as fast as it goes. And then, so what he's done is he's played that, so with the screw he's played on it is just to drag it to create extra friction, to slow it down for the first half of the shot, and then it stops and releases. So effectively he's playing the shot from halfway down the table.
Yes, I think it's quite a good way to eliminate any potential finger marks or the table being naughty to you.
Bang.
Oh, that's a nice little last ball rolling kicked in,
Yeah,
and I think
red to left centre. Away you go.
a missable left to red centre.
Yeah. Definitely, but he's
I mean,
definitely taken it.
it's an 8 out of 10, I think, but it's,
There you go.
yeah, it's in, and this, mind you, he's this is where he needs to map his route out, because I think red to bottom right now,
Yeah.
red to bottom left after that, and then bring the white up table so that you can leave the red bottom left just above to last. I wouldn't be doing this personally myself, although Jordan is in the final and I got dumped out in the quarters.
But like the Murphys.
Still don't know what you mean.
You're not bitter.
Right,
Like
okay.
the Magnus, you're not bitter either.
You know.
So, I'm just looking how he wants to play this. You can play it with the right hand side just to. Yeah, you can see him queuing up to the right side of the white ball there. Straightens it up, gives him options.
Yeah, but he doesn't. This is where the order comes into it, because I think he's going to have to play a delicate little shot on his second last red, because the plant isn't really on.
No.
Because you're going to be losing
Yeah, he could.
He's going to have to try and leave himself above, or probably ideally, just below the yellow. Just below the yellow on the left-hand side of the table.
Yeah, if he's just going to roll the bottom left one in and then just go towards the yellow and play the other red to the bottom right.
Yeah, just doesn't be careful not to rest on it.
Yeah.
But it's just a little bit trickier than it needed to be, in my opinion.
Because he doesn't want to be short of it, he don't want to be low.
If you're low, you're in trouble.
Screw the yellow. That's how to play it.
Yeah.
You use the yellow as a buffer.
No, he's going to have to stun it. He's going to... See, this is missable.
Yeah. Not tonight. There's the Jordan.
The little skip.
Jordan Shepherd skip there.
Little twirl.
Yeah, he does that.
Skip and a twirl.
Twinkle toes. So.
He's very good at that. I mean, he's good at most parts of the game, but he's very good at a pressure ball. Or because that was almost like a bit of a recovery pot, as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's good at them.
Mm-hmm.
He's quite ballsy, isn't he, Jordan?
Very.
He's very gutsy. He's got a lot.
His game remains the same no matter who he plays. He's all out
he really
attack.
does, yeah.
I mean, some would say that's cocky. Some would say it shows no respect for your opponent. I think it's disciplined. It shows discipline that you are confident and that you don't feel as though you need to play any different according to your opponent.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you play to your strengths.
Yeah, too right.
You've got every right to play to your strengths.
I don't think I've ever seen him play any different.
No. What
Such
a
a
wallop.
bang, isn't it?
Again, though, he's what?
So unlucky.
Jordan's one dry break away from losing this match. 6-4 up. But that was a bit harsh. Although the red to the left of the black, if that drops in the middle, then he's effectively only got one bad ball. If he takes reds.
I mean, he could take this red into the left centre. With left hand side, go side cushion, baulk cushion, side cushion by the yellow. He's got the red by those cluster of 3 yellows to the right centre.
Yeah. Could possibly flick it half ball then, and then he's stuck to the yellows. Maybe, but there's no guarantee. Well, you always trust in a little bit of luck.
Exactly. But what else really?
Well, exactly.
If it doesn't come off perfectly, then he's got the red along the other end of baulk, which he can play some safety off, develop it and put the white on baulk cushion, and Jordan's got balls that are in trouble. See, the yellow to the left of the black, those two balls, the yellow-red, are far more of a problem for yellows than they are for reds.
He's played your shot. And what I said happened. But he played it at such a pace where he wasn't going to get stuck.
That's right.
And that was key. He knew that. He was very conscious of that. He knew that could. He wasn't just trying to nudge it out, because if he tried and nudge it out, he'd have been glued to it. He'd have been total snooker probably.
Yeah.
Just giving himself a chance. He needs to dig out a cut to the middle.
Yep.
Was
he playing to green pocket? No, he's got middle.
I don't know if he could play. I can't see from the camera. But can he play at natural angle? Yeah, he's playing at natural angle. So to come just to the left of the other.
Yeah.
Okay. The frame's opening up for him now.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to try and top this red through. Just top it through, and it should come off side cushion, back cushion, and around towards that area where he's pointing his cue.
Yep.
Drop it in the middle. Drop the other one in the middle. 6-5.
After that break, you're looking at it thinking,
yeah, you're thinking this is nasty.
It's
not quite. I don't think, has he covered the... I think he's covered the... Can he definitely not see?
No, he's...
No, the good camera angle, we can't quite... He's not quite on it. Just another half a ball to the left, and he was fine there. He was perfect. But I think, does the... He's cutting the red in as well, it doesn't even... Okay. He's in recovery mode.
Mm.
What are we looking at? Doubling it?
Well,
Doubling it and screwing up the table, stunning up the table. He can't cut it in, can he? He can't get the white back up, can he?
He's got to play a double.
This is do or die.
Double top right. Bang.
Oh my goodness.
That is plumb.
Oh my goodness.
Was that unreal?
It was a bit unreal, yeah.
Wow.
I'm assuming he hasn't got to play a double. I'm assuming he's on.
No, he ain't got to play a double, but he's
It's still not
look
easy.
at trying to stun with the right hand side just so he can hold into the yellow.
Oh no! No. And for his next trick.
Side cushion back into black, knock it down into the bottom right corner.
I think as well, you
White will go in the middle.
know, Jordan has got a ball. He needs. Oh,
Is he going to cut this?
He's
gonna cut
I
this.
think he can cut it.
Off the yellow.
No way.
He could cut it off the yellow.
30 seconds.
So he's looking at.
Oh,
He's going to smash this.
He's had the time. He's had
Trouble
the
is-
time. Told him.
He's got 30 seconds, but the thing is, he's going to have to hit this so hard that he's going to knock the black down towards the yellow. Otherwise, he's going to go off side cushion and knock it off path.
Jordan's got a bad ball on the side though, hasn't he? He's got. They're not absolute,
He's got
Jimmy.
about 5 seconds left.
Oh, he's got it. Oh no, he hasn't. Oh. Now then, Jordan, you've got one problem area. You're going to get into it straight away. Bottom left, yellow into the bottom right corner. Leave yourself an angle and stun straight up there.
That's it. That's it.
If this comes out nice, this is this could be match over.
Stunned with a trace of right hand side. He's going to hit
I'd
the yellow
love to just hit, just
in the gap. That's it. Boom, there.
that's about. Couldn't be more. Couldn't have played it better. A little bit awkward on the side cushion, but
I think he'll just play side cushion, just stun across and play the baulk cushion one into the same pocket. I think that's good. And then he don't have to do anything with the white then. He'll have the option of the left centre. He's going left centre now.
left centre now, and he's going to take the
Right centre. Yeah, okay.
take the yellow up the top cushion. Float the white down in between the two.
Perfect.
Does make it look easy, doesn't he?
Yeah. Look at that. Tap tap. Wardy is. It's a horrible feeling of helplessness when you run so close to a worldy finish.
Come on, boys! Play the match.
Well played, Jordan Shepherd.
Excellent.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic final that was, and I think both players deserve a round of applause. A superb match. I don't know about you, but I could have watched them two play all night. Well, unfortunately, there has to be a loser. He's had a great run, great season, and it's Simon Ward. Great run, Simon, but just not quite.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with my performance really. I think there was one scrappy frame in the match and I won that one. I had one half chance, but probably should have won the last frame but it was clutching at straws really for most of it. Didn't really get much time on the table.
Was there extra spice in that match because you're both from Wales?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, and he owes me one from the Welsh Open in Powys, so it was a good game.
Yeah, good game, really good to watch. So tomorrow, can I ask you, are you in the pro event tomorrow?
But yeah, first time this season I think.
So you're in with an outside chance of getting the number one pro spot. Neil Rayborn, I think, is now confirmed as the number one on the tour. But you know the points you've gained here, and if you have a good run tomorrow, you could end up with that number one spot.
Yeah, hopefully. I was 6-2 up on Gareth Hibbert in the last 8 of the main event in Warwick, and I ended up losing 7-6, and I think that's cost me a lot of points. I think. But
Yeah. But I think if you win tomorrow, then you will be there or thereabouts, which is depending on what the others do.
Yeah, easy as that.
So, what would that mean to you to be number one?
It'd mean a lot, actually. I'm not playing nowhere near as much as I used to, but I seem to bring my best pool when in the later stage of the competition. So, I'm pretty pleased with that.
Yeah, well, it's been a pleasure to watch you this season, Simon, and I'm sure all the viewers have at home as well. And well played and unlucky today.
Yeah, thanks.
Simon Ward. Well, our winner is Rich Vayner. Form continues on the back of his success at Warwick. It's Jordan Shepherd. Jordan, well played. Tough game.
Yeah, very tough. It's always tough against Simon. Just at 2-0, I thought, oh no, here we go again. He's going to smoke me again. But 2 quick finishes and then I got into my groove. Really enjoyed playing.
So what do you think the difference was today?
He didn't get much run of the ball, to be fair. He had to work hard for all his finishes and had a few more easy chances. But I was so happy to win.
So can we expect a bit more of this tomorrow? You will look for the double?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I try my best, but it's so hard, this tour. Just got to keep trying, innit?
So a great end to the season, last couple of events. You must have high hopes then for the World Championships and the tour next year.
Yeah, definitely. It's good how the tour is getting so big now. Everything's improving and just enjoying it so much again. At Bradford, I felt like packing in, but something's changed. Just over the moon,
Well, John, it's been an absolute pleasure to watch you play. I mean, that last frame, did you have to slow yourself down a bit as you were taking the last few balls? It looked like you wanted to run around the table and just put them in about 5 seconds.
Well, you know the script, but just wanted to make sure I won it. It's nothing worse than missing a chance to win, because it always comes back to bite you. But I'm so happy to win.
Great performance, Jordan. Well done, and we might well see you tomorrow in the same position. So well played.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
As your winner of the MyRacing.com British Open, Jordan Shepherd. So that concludes our streaming for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, bright and breezy, for the final of the MyRacing.com British Amateur and Professional events. So we'll hope to see you then.